It's February, so that means it's time for the JLT Community Series. Hello everyone, I'm Dennis Cometti. Accompanying me is Matthew Richardson.
Hi Den, really looking forward to the start of this one. Both these clubs will be wanting to take winning form into the season proper with a chance to play in a grand final. What more incentive do you need?
Banners ready for the players. Banners ready for the players. Umpire tosses the coin. The Demons kicking to the left of screen. The opening siren is moments away and you can feel the excitement building. Ah, the sound of the first bounce.
You don't always get what you wish for, you get what you work for.
Good fist. Roberts went straight through him. Jones, a good crummer, jams it on the boot now. I reckon my mum could have caught that in a penny. Works it across the ground. Good mark by Bontempelli. Not a pretty drop punt, but it gets away okay. String it with a perfect drop punt. And the mark will be paid. McDonald kicks. Hunt, the better man there. Hunt sends one up towards the wing. Vince with the kick. A big run to take that mark.
Jones would have to be one of the most consistent performers in the competition. He's the type of player every coach loves to have in his side. Now he's holding the ball. Petraka lining up with the goals. He kicks the ball and the ball goes over the boundary line. A good hit out there.
Murphy was clearly holding the ball there, lining up the goal now. A risky proposition from here. He'll need a big kick to make the goals. Watt with the kick. Steady hands there as he holds that one. He'll need his Saturday or Sunday best from here. Johannesson, the better man there. He keeps his cool under pressure and kicks the ball out. Intercept by Dalhouse. Watt taps. He's got the footy in his hands. Petraka gets the mark without contest. 45 metres out. Kicking from about a 30-degree angle here. Drifts wide to go through for a behind. Melbourne by a point. That's one area of his game that does need improvement.
Morris. He's a great kick, and if he can maintain that accuracy under pressure, he'll elevate to the elite category. He boots it. He marks the ball. Puts boot to ball. Viney just wanted it more then.
Hastily kicked. A great effort. Opportunity now for Watts. Going for goal number 1. Is it high enough, long enough, straight enough? What with the first goal? A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash. Tapped by Gorn. He gets his hands on the footy. Dalhouse kicks it to the square. Liberatore looking to make them pay for that turnover. Hunt gets the ball. Nice work from Hannon. Slams it on the boot. Hands like dinner plates. Works it across the ground. Takes it well. Watt getting into position for the kick. He'll need his Saturday or Sunday best from here. Has it got the carry? It's like giving a bazooka to Mr. Bean. The Demons get the free kick as it goes out on the full. Kicked by Johannesson. A solid mark from Dalhouse.
Dalhouse got a really good footballing brain. He slams that on the boot. It's a mark. Bontempelli boots it. Hunter with good strong hands.
Kicks it. He controls the bouncing ball. Now you've got to move faster than that. That's holding the ball. Trims the grass with that one. A good mark under the circumstances. Bontempelli gets a less than pretty drop punt away. Nice drop punt. Takes that one strongly. Hogan hand passes. Just in time with that kick. Pressure didn't faze him. Kicks as cool as the other side of the pillar. Strong mark. Kicks. Simply outplayed the opposition there. Booted by McDonald. Jones enjoying a height advantage. Kicked in a flurry. An easy grab for Tyson. Puts boot to ball. Let's go to Richo now and take a look at the stats. First break is over and we're back in action.
Just keep going. Everybody gets better if they keep at it.
Gorn in the back. Bontempelli slams it on the boot. Great mark under pressure. Gorn sends one up towards the wing. Hunter enjoying a height advantage. Jams it on the boot now. Jones has it.
Melbourne haven't taken many inside 50 forward marks, and their ability to nail goals on the run is what's keeping them in front of the Western Bulldogs. Viney with the kick. That's a nice strong mark. Hunter kicks the ball. Jong with the ball, concentrating hard as he lines up the goal.
Going for goal number one. All eyes are watching. Going for goal number one. The ball is socket. Frost there to mop it up. Lobs the handball. McDonald sends the ball on its way. He couldn't hang on. And the ball goes sailing out of bounds. Shoulders locked. Eyes on the ball. Clean tap by Gorn. Hunter gets the kick off before he's poleaxed by Cordy. Cordy shoots it. A mark by Frost. Clears now. Vince claims it. Vince sends one up towards the wing. Stringer marks it.
Stringer got a really good footballing brain. Puts boot to ball. He wins the contested mark. He doesn't want to take too long lining this shot up. Cordy kicks for goal. The ball's up. Oh, and he's missed. The Bulldogs trail.
That's one area of his game that does need improvement. Takes his time as he lines up for goal. It's okay to have butterflies, just get them in flying formation. If this goes through, he'll even the scores. Smith missed everything there. Out on the full. Free kick took the Demons. Kicks hurriedly. A solid mark from Young. What do you think, Richo? Can he make this one?
An elite footballer should slot this every time, Dennis.
35 metres out. Kicking from about a 30-degree angle here. Young takes aim for goals. It's in the air. The Western Bulldogs only trailing by less than a goal. That's one area of his game that does need improvement. Needs someone to break hard. He's ready to bring it back into play. He steadies now in front of goal. Good tap from McDonald. Stringer feeling the pressure, gets the quick kick away. Well, you've got to move faster than that. That's holding the ball. Tyson, the better man there, sends it on its way. He shouldn't have bothered. Dalhouse, free kick. Kicks it across the ground. Young lining up the goal now. Boots it. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. Richo, do you rate him for this kick?
Distance is not a problem. It's all about the accuracy.
Cordy going for number one. That shot wasn't meant to hit the fan. The ball goes out of bounds on the full. A lovely drop punt. McDonald marks it. Kicks hurriedly. Hibbert looking a real threat out there when he pulls in contested marks like that one.
McDonald's got a decent leap on him, but there's still some room for improvement. Vince boots it. Gorn with good strong hands. He gets boot to the ball. Watts with the mark.
Choose to kick it. He spills the mark. Not sure what he was trying to attempt there, but the ball has changed possession. Strong mark. Sends the Sharon on its way. Taken by Hibbert. Jams it on the boot now. Roughhead marks it.
Roughhead has been a solid contributor for this team. His coach will know what to expect from him week to week, which really helps when structuring the team. Lining it up with the goal now. Puts boot to ball. He grabs it, concentrating hard as he lines up the goal. The Western Bulldogs with a chance to lead.
The lead is easily in reach for the Bulldogs. He'll be disappointed with that effort. Gets boot to high. A mark by Stringer, perspiring like a pudding in a pot as he lines the shot up. Has he? Yes, he's paid it. Clears now. Great mark. Don't take too long lining up for goal. Invariably, the mind messes up more shots than the body. Time to check the stats. Richo. The players have had a good break. They should be ready to bring this game home.
What to do with a mistake? Recognise it, admit it, learn from it, then forget it.
What with the tap? Brayshaw taps. Clean tap by Vince. Pick up by Roberts. Gets boot to high. Hogan wins the marking contest. 40 metres out. And he's kicking on a 30-degree angle. This could prove difficult for him. No good. The Demons by 5 points. Disappointing kick there. Morris waiting to bring it back into play. Bontempelli presents and takes the mark.
Bontempelli just has hands that are magical. He just takes the ball so cleanly. He kicks the ball. A nice contested mark. Cordy with the kick. A nice contested mark. McDonald kicks the ball. Really solid use of the body to outmark his opponent.
Tyson controls it. Clean tap by Gawn. Tyson taps. Jones gathers it. Guided down nicely by Jones. Viney guides it. Grabs the footy. Delivers the footy with a beautiful drop punt. Concentration comes out of a combination of confidence and hunger, so they tell me. Well, I think he came over the mark, and that's going to be 50. What a great goal by Garlett. He sinks his first goal. A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash. Gawn really gets onto this one. Tyson enjoying a height advantage.
The Demons are having shots for goal on the run rather than looking to hit targets inside 50. And why shouldn't they when they have so many quality kicks in the team? He slams that on the boot. He can't bring that mark down. He gets the loose ball. Watts pushing his opponent in the back then.
A lovely drop punt. Takes control of the bouncing ball. Gets some power behind that one. And the ball goes over the boundary near the 50. The umpire will launch it in from the boundary. The ball is returned to play. Gawn with the hit. Vince gets the ball. Viney gets the hand pass. Booted by McDonald. Marked by Hunt. Kicks. Garlett has a great set of hands. Fantastic mark. 40 metres out. Garlett shoots it. Goal. That's 3 in a row for the Demons. The Demons lead the Western Bulldogs.
Garlett will want to try and wheel around onto his favoured foot, but he's still very capable on the other.
Gawn handball short. Viney gives it back. Nice 1-2. Head down now as he goes in for the goal. Guided down nicely by Garlett. Able to grab it on the half volley. Gets the loose ball. Kicked by Boyd. Marks.
Gawn can be very consistent. He does still need to do some more work to make sure he brings his A game to every match. Brayshaw puts his boot on it. Hunt with a strong mark.
Hunt kicks for goal. Goal. Gets his first. A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash. Frost with a big fist on it. Hunter caught with the ball. Kicks it. Good mark by Tyson. Bumps the pigskin. Solid as a rock, and he comes away with a lovely contested mark. He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. Strong mark.
Hunt can read the play really well. I think he's definitely on his way to becoming one of the best in the league. Petraka with the shot. Good mark.
Jams it on the boot now. Dalhouse is able to grab it on the half volley. Oh, that's just giving the ball away. Sends it on its way. Strong mark. Richo, you followed his career for a while. Can he kick this?
I don't know if he'll make the distance here, Dennis.
Richo, how well are these teams performing? It's time for the final quarter.
It ain't over till it's over.
Roughhead didn't even get close to that tap. Liberatore got caught with his hands in the cookie jar. A low stabbing kick. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. Biney kicks it. He wins the contest. Gets boot to high. Good mark by Watts. 40 metres from home. He's kicking on about a 30-degree angle, which could prove challenging. Watts scores with a beautiful kick. That's number 2. This kick stretches the lead.
Watts can read the play really well. I think he's definitely on his way to becoming one of the best in the league.
The bounce is dead straight.
Gorn, he's just a real slippery customer if you give him any space. Watts has a kick. He could not have kicked that any better.
Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce. Gorn with a big fist on it. Punishing kick from Liberatore. Great grab. McDonald feeds it wide. A good mark under the circumstances. Kicked by Lewis. Almost a touch of synchronised swimming about that mark, minus the peg. Liberatore kicks it. Crossed from behind. Jams it on the boot. He gets above the crowd.
Melbourne have just been so dominant in the marking contest, and it's given them the perfect platform to kick a winning score. Lewis gets the ball. Gorn with the football. Quick hands finding the running player. Hogan drops the ball. Johannesson caught with the ball.
He steadies now in front of goal. 35 metres out. Petraka shoots for goal. Goal for Petraka. They increase their lead.
Petraka will want to try and wheel around onto his favoured foot, but he's still very capable on the other.
The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. Tyson is streaming past and gets the footy. The ball is on the ground and it's picked up by Roberts. He gets another possession.
The Western Bulldogs just aren't running for each other and creating any space to work into, and as a result they haven't been able to earn many shots inside 50. He kicks it long. He gets it under pressure.
Works it across the ground. Takes it well. Chips it down towards half forward. McDonald has a great set of hands. Fantastic mark. Gets boot to leather. Hunt marks it. Sends it on its way. He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. Jones feeds it wide. Watt gets the upper hand. Gets boot to high. Petraka has a great set of hands. Fantastic mark. 35 metres out. A set shot on a 30-degree angle. A magnificent kick right through the middle. Petraka gets number 2.
Petraka's shown a lot of character with his recent performances.
Picked up by Bontempelli. Vince gathers it. He handballs it. Lewis kicks it. Great grab. Gallup with a chance if he keeps a cool head. Takes that one strongly. Melksham will have earned his paycheck if he converts this one. Petraka gets the upper hand. 45 metres out. Kicked at goal by Petraka. Score. The game is... The bounce is dead straight. Gorn punches it. Roberts gets it on the bounce. Bumps the pigskin. Marked by McDonald. Heads up the corridor. A mark by Dalhouse. Chips it down towards half forward. Young was surrounded. He needed to mark it, and he did. Lining up the goal now. Almost in the bag from this position, you would think. 50 metres out. Young lets fly with a shot at goal. Great mark. Talking to a football doesn't do much good unless you do it while your opponent is lining up. Cordy tries his luck with a shot at goal. The first goal by Cordy. Ruckman awaiting the bounce. Bounce goes the ball. Gorn hits it. The ball in the hands of Bontempelli. Puts boot to ball. Takes that one strongly. Cordy lines it up. Jams it on the boot. Smith marks it. Don't take too long lining up for goal. Invariably, the mind messes up more shots than the body. It's going. The Bulldogs have the early lead. It's always a good sign.
Smith may not be the first guy you'd follow into battle, but you're glad that he's on your team, that's for sure.
Deft touch from Gorn. The bouncing ball is controlled. Kicked by Roberts. Nice mark under pressure. Nice drop punt. It was all his. As cool as a prize marrow as he lines up for this shot. 50 metres out. He's kicking on about a 30-degree angle, which could prove challenging. 25 metres out. Boyd with a 45-degree angle in front of him. And the mark will be paid.
Look, Melbourne have been trying to run with the ball and it doesn't seem to be working for them. They should start trying to find some space and kick the ball forward. The Western Bulldogs are in front.
It's not the score he was looking for. He'll look for a quick option here. A pinpoint pass is the key. Jams it on the boot now. Marked by Vince. Plays it across half back. Great mark under pressure. McDonald with the kick. Oh, you can really tell he loves taking a contested mark.
Jones, he's creative with his game. He always makes an appearance on the highlight reel. Rough head with good strong hands. He kicks the ball. That's a nice strong mark. He kicks the ball. Pickin has slotted it through for a six-pointer.
All is in readiness. The bounce is straight up and down. Gorn thumps it forward. Liberatore pummels him. Pick up by Watts. Watt guides it. Wow, what a nose for those loose balls. Choose to kick it. He sneaks away for an uncontested mark. Gets boot to high. Biggin doesn't disguise that one very well. Hibbert sends one up towards the wing. Marked by Bontempelli. Nice drop punt. Roughhead claims the ball.
The Western Bulldogs have just been so dominant in the marking contests and it's given them the perfect platform to kick a winning score. He kicks the ball. Sending it on its way. Smith with the mark. Smith shoots for goal. Magnificent goal.
The Bulldogs with the advantage as they lead Melbourne 25-0. Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce. Claimed by Gorn. Gains possession. Kicked by Bontempelli. A solid mark from Smith. Kicks it. Cordy takes it well. A chance to add one more to his tally. An easy grab for Boyd. 15 metres out. Kicks towards centre half forward. Strong mark. Roughhead in no hurry as he prepares for the kick. Concentration comes out of a combination of confidence and hunger. So they tell him 35 metres out. An ideal position to be kicking from. That's 4 in a row for the Bulldogs. The Bulldogs leads by 31. The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. Here's the bounce. Gorn with a big fist on it. Booted by Liberatore. Nice work from Pickett.
The Bulldogs are taking their time and kicking to smart options inside 50, and that's having a real bearing on this match. He scoops it up. Liberatore goes for home. Jong just wanted it more then. Jong shoots for goal.
A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash. Gorn got a fist on it. Scoops up the bouncing ball. It's impossible to outplay an opponent you can't outthink. Think about that. Time to take a look at the stats.
The possession stat.
The second term is underway.
Obstacles are those fruitful things you see when you take your eyes off your goals.
With the ball now. Lewis decisively. What a good crummer. A big kick by Vince. Steady hands there as he holds that one. Desperate for a goal now. Petraka misses very wide. Fair to say that'll have little impact on the scoreboard. Disappointing kick there. Finally claims the ball. 45 metres out. Going for goal number 1. Gets the distance. That will settle his nerves. The first goal is always welcome. There's the bounce.
Gorn. He's just a real slippery customer if you give him any space. Watts kicks the ball. A great mark under pressure. A long kick there. Petraka wins the contested ball. He lines it up with the goal.
And the fans are riding this one home. Petraka with the goal. All is in readiness. Nice bounce. Gorn with the tap. Lewis on the ball at the moment. Umpire not hesitating to call the ball up right there. Gorn with the hit. Clean tap by Watts. Guided down nicely by Vince. Lewis taps. He has the ball. The ball bounced to the advantage of the opposition. That was a poor kick, wasn't it, Richard?
That's an absolute shocker.
That's one area of his game that does need improvement. Hunter takes it well. Hunter sends one up towards the wing. Has he? Yes, he's paid it.
Well, the Demons haven't been able to set up many shots at goal, but I'm not sure that's the forward's fault. The ball has been coming in way too slow. You can't expect your forward to kick a winning total that way. A great mark under pressure.
30 metres out. Gallett with quite a challenge in front of him. The goal for Melbourne. That's his first. The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. Gorn gets the tap. Bounces favourably for Watts. Liberatore with a kick as he gets pulled down by Lewis. He controls the bouncing ball. Thumps the pigskin. Couldn't complete the mark. A lot of possessions for him. Interception. Head down now as he goes in for the goal. A favourable bounce. Boyd going for number 1. Just fell through. The pressure continues to mount with that goal from Boyd. The ruckman conscious of where their teammates are. They wait for the bounce.
Gorn has the passion for this game, and that shines through every time he plays. He's intercepted it. Brayshaw hands over the ball. He kicks the ball. A nice contested mark. He boots it. Jones with good strong hands.
That's a massive kick. A mark by McDonald. Delivers the footy with a beautiful drop pass. Gorn sends the ball on its way. He wins the contest. Murphy sends the ball on its way. Great grab. Jones sends the ball on its way. Great mark under pressure. Roughhead gets a less than pretty drop punt away, stuck the mitts out and held on to it.
The Bulldogs are gaining a lot of the advantage through some smart kicks and even better marks inside their forward 50. McDonald with the kick. He gets it under pressure. He kicks the ball. Brayshaw claims the ball.
Gets boot to leather. Solid as a rock, and he comes away with a lovely contested mark. What will need to pull something special out here? He's on a 30-degree angle. Petraka taking a chance at goal. Nice work from Petraka. A second goal in the bag. The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. Harms with the running catch. I haven't seen him for a while, Richard.
Yeah, he's barely touched the ball, Dennis.
Let's see with the stats. Second half is underway.
There are only two options regarding commitment. You're either in or you're out. There is no such thing as life in between.
Jams it on the boot. Strong mark by Boyd. Heads for the boundary line. Wins the hard ball. Wood sends one up towards the wing. Strong mark. Puts boot to ball. Viney grabs that one. Puts boot to ball. The contest, no match for him.
Melbourne just aren't running for each other and creating any space to work into, and as a result they haven't been able to earn many shots inside 50. Garlett with good strong hands.
Garlett takes aim for goals. Fantastic goal by Garlett. Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce. Gorn aims for his man on the ground. The ball in the hands of Watts. Liberatore with a kick as he gets pulled down by Lewis. Kicked by Fletcher. He was never going to get that. Intercepted by Liberatore. McDonald swoops on the loose ball and will have a change of possession. It's impossible to outplay an opponent you can't outthink. Think about that.
Watts got a really good footballing brain. Garlett with a strong mark. Garlett kicks for goal. The Demons get the goal. The Demons are trailing.
A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash. Gorn hits it. That'll be a free for a push. Watt with the kick. Bontempelli claims the ball. Kicks it. Has he? Yes, he's paid it. Picture perfect drop punt. Solid as a rock, and he comes away with a lovely contest. The shot up. Testing shot outside the 50.
Johannesson, he's really starting to get into the right positions on the ground.
Gorn taps. He gathers the loose ball. There's players everywhere, but somehow he manages to send out the handball. Tapped by Brayshaw. A desperate kick there. That was more obvious than finding Wally at a nudist camp. Deliberate should be the call there. Booted by Morris. Oliver from behind. He kicks inside 50. Strong mark. 30 metres out. A goal now will tip the scales in favour of Melbourne. On top is the Demons.
Bug's got a few tricks up his sleeve, so defenders will have to be on their game.
Tapped by Gorn. He gains possession. Fletcher holding the ball as he's collected by Lewis. Jams it on the boot. Takes that one strongly. Gorn feeds it wide. The mark is taken by Lewis.
Lewis has got good knowledge of the game and he can see the events unfolding in front of him, but he just needs to react a little faster. He doesn't want to take too long lining this shot up. He boots it. He takes the contested mark. Melksham kicks the ball. He marks the ball.
Bug. Oh no, you've got nothing but sympathy for a man who doesn't score. You'll be disappointed with that effort. Pointless attempt by Roberts. The ball's come out of the pack like a chocolate bar from a slot machine. He kicks it.
Let's play on.
Booted by Johannesson. Almost a touch of synchronised swimming about that mark, minus the peg. What do the stats look like, Richo? The players are starting to feel the strain of the first three quarters now.
What makes something special is not just what you have to gain, but what you feel there is to lose.
Roberts one out in the square. Steady hands there as he holds that one. Fletcher slams it on the boot. Lewis, I've got no idea how he managed to get that out. Chip kick along the wing. Brayshaw got under it. Inside 50 now. Garlett looking a real threat out there when he pulls in contested marks like that one. Looking for another goal here. Hogan got under it. Talking to a football doesn't do much good unless you do it while your opponent is lining up. 15 metres out. The Demons have scored the last 4 goals. Melbourne by 8 points.
Hogan has a nose for goals. You wouldn't want to bet against him even on the tightest of angles.
An easy interception for Vince. Petraka got under it. The 45-degree shot is not too hard. He just has to keep his cool. Great mark. 45 metres out. Garlett with a pretty easy kick. Garlett shoots for goal. You could see that happening right after it left his boot. Disappointing kick there.
Their disposal efficiency has been fantastic, but the Western Bulldogs need to begin taking more gambles if they're going to cause some damage on the scoreboard. Roberts puts his boot on it, slips through his fingers. Murphy with handball. Liberatore boots it. The mark will be paid.
Roughhead kicks. Keeps it alive. Gets the kick off as he's taken down by Frost. Jams it on the boot now. Harms grabs that one.
Harms takes a lot of marks during a game, but a lot of them seem to be juggled. If he can just get cleaner hands on the ball, it's just going to give his opponents less chance to spoil in the contest. Murphy boots it.
Roughhead is able to grab it on the half volley. Boots it. That was all Boyd. Boyd kicks for goal. A magnificent kick right through the middle. That's number 2. As Nelly would say, it's getting hot in here. Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce. Clean tap out of the ruck. Roberts controls. He hand passes the ball. Boots it. Strong mark. Talking to a football doesn't do much good unless you do it while your opponent is lining up. Hibbert wins the marking contest. Choose to kick it. Tackled, but gets the handball off. Handball finds McDonald. McDonald feeds it wide. Harms, the better man there.
Harms can read the play really well. I think he's definitely on his way to becoming one of the best in the league. He boots it. Roughhead, handballs to space. Pickin boots it.
Quick kick out of the pack by Smith. Boyd claims the ball. They could take the lead right here. To be generous, you'd say he was just wide of the mark with that shot. He'll be disappointed with that effort. Kicks. Gives it to McDonald. Choose to kick it. String it from behind. Kicks it across the ground. Takes that one strongly. He kicks it. Strong mark. He takes the shot. Sometimes words just aren't enough. Boyd gets number 3. That's 2 in a row for the Western Bulldogs. It's a game of fluctuating fortunes as the Bulldogs take back the lead.
Boyd's got a few tricks up his sleeve, so defenders will have to be on their game.
Penetrating hand pass. Hands it out to open space. Cordy runs in. Strong mark. Boyd out on the full. Free kick took the Demons. Gets boot to high. Great mark. Jams it on the boot. What a great start to the football year for the Western Bulldogs.
The Western Bulldogs can be happy with that win. It will give them the confidence they need to go into the home and away season.
Richo to wrap up the match.
Winning may not be everything, but losing has little going for it. Let's face it, this will hurt.
Final scores are 56-52. Well, that's it from us. Thanks for joining us, Richo.
Thanks, Dennis. I've enjoyed every minute of it. Until next time, goodbye.
Welcome everybody to the preseason competition known as the JLT Community Series. Hi, I'm Dennis Committee. Today we've trekked to Williamstown. My co-commentator for this match is Matthew Richardson.
Great to be here, Dennis. Can't wait for the start of this one. Both these clubs will be wanting to take winning form into the season proper with a chance to play in a grand final. What more incentive do you need?
Today, the Western Bulldogs versus Melbourne. We have the toss of the coin. The Bulldogs kicking to the right of screen. The players are all eagerly awaiting the siren. My favourite time of the day, the first bounce.
If you fail to prepare, you're prepared to fail.
Claimed by Roughhead. Cordy sticks out his hands and collects the ball. Fletcher claims the ball. Lining up the goal now. This will certainly test him from this distance. He kicks inside 50. Smith with a chance if he keeps a cool head. He's on a 30-degree angle. Going for goal number 1. The goal for the Western Bulldogs. Smith kicks our first goal of the game. The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. The ball bouncing well. Roughhead wins the tap. Terrible timing by Gawn. Takes possession. Cordy making his way in. Let's hope he's compensated for the wind. The Bulldogs by 7 points. Disappointing kick there. McDonald will take his time. He doesn't want to see it turn over and come back straight over his head. He keeps his cool under pressure and kicks the ball out. 50 metres out. Jams it on the boot. He takes an uncontested mark. The ball is thumped towards goal by Smith. The Bulldogs have scored the last 2 goals. The Demons in early trouble.
Smith, he's very loyal, but it's not that hard when you're doing what you love.
Dalhouse with the interception. McRae has it.
McRae's got a few tricks up his sleeve, so defenders will have to be on their game. He gets boot to the ball. Strong mark there. He doesn't want to take too long lining this shot up. Smith kicks it. Cordy getting into position for the kick.
Going for goal number 1. You could see that happening right after it left his boot. He'll be disappointed with that effort. Send the top in, big fella. Hunter couldn't keep his hands on it. Interception. Nice work from Viney. Jams it on the boot now. Gawn with the mark. Boots it. Jones wins the marking contest.
Jones is really good at reading the play out on the field. He just needs to start doing it faster. Bontempelli marks the ball. He gets boot to the ball. He kicks the ball. Plenty of space for a very easy mark.
As cool as a prize marrow as he lines up for this shot. Testing shot outside the 50. Cordy with quite a challenge in front of him. Young kicks hard along the boundary line. Hunt sends one up towards the wing. Marks. Jams it on the boot. Stringett marks it. Sends the Sharon on its way. I guess it was worth a go. Cordy gets it on the bounce. Frost has a great set of hands. Fantastic mark. Nice mark there. Jams it on the boot now. He was never going to get that. Lucky bounce collected. Dalhouse hand passes. Dishes it off to the running player.
Liberatore has the passion for this game, and that shines through every time he plays. Stringer with the kick, kept his composure then. John kicks it. Smith gets the mark without contest.
He's getting accustomed to kicking goals. The goal for the Bulldogs. That's his 3rd. He's doing his job out there. The lead has been increased. A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash. Gawn is a class above. I expect he'll continue to dominate Roughhead. Moves it quickly by hand. Gets the ball out of heavy traffic. The ball crosses the boundary. Here we go again. Roberts taps it. A favourable bounce. Roberts taps it. Gawn with the tap. Somehow found more room on the boundary than Wayne Harms. The ball bounced favourably for Stringer. Able to grab it on the half volley. The Bulldogs add 1 to their tally. This kick stretches the lead. The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. Nice bounce. Clean tap out of the ruck. Big taps. The first quarter almost over now. Liberatore kicks it. Marked by Cordy. Boots it. He misses the mark. Smith picks up the loose ball, gets it away in the nick of time. Let's hope the shot at goal is as good as the delivery. Goal, Fletcher with his first. That's 5 in a row for the Western Bulldogs. The Bulldogs by 32. Anything stands out there, Richo, with the stats?
Kicking is one of the most essential skills in football, and the Bulldogs could put 28 on the board with...
The second quarter has begun.
Obstacles are those fruitful things you see when you take your eyes off your goals.
With the ball now, kicks it long. Smith looking a real threat out there when he pulls in contested marks like that one. Smith slams one on the boot for goal. He gave it a crack, but it sailed wide of the goal. He'll be disappointed with that effort. Marked by Frost.
Frost obviously loves playing for the club. I can't imagine him being anywhere else. Liberatore with the kick. Great move to be able to work into an uncontested position. Cordy kicks it. He gets it under pressure.
50 metres out. Gets boot to leather. The mark is taken by McDonald. Gets boot to high. Stringer marks. Inside 50 now. Cordy claims it. Takes his time as he lines up for goal. It's okay to have butterflies. Just get them in flying formation. Kicked at goal by Cordy. The Western Bulldogs with the upper hand in this match, and it shows on the scoreboard, leading 39-0.
Cordy can achieve anything he sets his mind to. The sky is the limit for this guy.
Roughhead lays it off to the running man. Gets boot to leather. Young marks it. Let's have the shot at goal is as good as the delivery. Testing shot outside the 50. Going for goal number 1. It's going. To be generous, you'd say he was just wide of the mark with that shot. I would have expected him to nail that. He's looking for options now. Plays onto himself. Smothers it. Picked up the ball. Smith gets the kick off before he's poleaxed by Jetta. The Western Bulldogs by 46. Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. The ball bouncing well. Gorn got a fist on it. He takes control of the loose ball, gives it to Roughhead, jams it on the boot. Let's have the shot at goal is as good as the delivery. Young gets a less than pretty drop punt away. Fletcher setting his sights on the goals. Going for goal number 2. Nice work from Fletcher. The Bulldogs with a handy break, leading the Demons 52-0.
Can achieve anything he sets his mind to. The sky is the limit for this guy.
The ruckman, conscious of where their teammates are, they wait for the bounce.
Gorn has such great hands. He always gives his team first touch, and he seems to always know who's in the best position to receive those clever touches. Jong mops up the ball. The ball is tapped. That was hard at it. Sometimes you've just got to cop one for the team. The ball has been grabbed on the bounce. McRae just wanted it more then.
He spears the ball. Hibbert has it. Sends the Sharon on its way. Marks.
The Western Bulldogs are doing a really good job at finding the free man inside 50. I suspect that's why they're leading the match. He handballs out into space. Roberts slams the ball to his boot.
Clean pick up by Stringer. McDonald intercepts it. The bouncing ball is controlled. He's really a ball magnet. Approaching the goals now. Misses the goal and goes through for a behind. He'll be disappointed with that effort. Nice mark there. 30 metres from home. Wallace going for number 1. You wouldn't believe it. It shaved the goalpost. The Bulldogs by 9 goals. Disappointing kick there.
McDonald has been a solid contributor for this team. His coach will know what to expect from him week to week, which really helps when structuring the team. Smith puts his boot on it. Dunkley, just the better man in that contest.
Dunkley lets fly with a shot at goal. The Bulldogs by 10 goals. The ruckmen steal themselves before the bounce. The ball is bounced. Gawn directs it down. Ball up in the centre square. One down by Gawn. Clean hands with a difficult bouncing ball. They've conceded possession. He gains possession. He boots it from the pack. Bicken had no chance, but at least he made an attempt. That had some power behind it. Smith alone for the uncontested mark. Choose to kick it. Roberts has it. Word is this guy is the most reliable kick for goal on the side. Steady hands there as he holds that one. 25 metres out. Kicking from about a 30-degree angle here. Smith has hit the woodwork. The Bulldogs in front. Richo has some stats for us now.
The Bulldogs...
We're back for the third term.
There are only two options regarding commitment. You're either in or you're out. There is no such thing as life in between.
Bicken marks. Kicks. Get it from behind. Send the torp in, big fella. Nice mark under pressure. Dalhouse with a long kick. The contest, no match for him. Looks like he panicked there. A routine, strictly speaking, is not a routine if you have to think about it. Roughhead takes the mark. 45 metres out. Roughhead steers the ball towards goal. He had perfect control over the ball right up until the minute he kicked it. He'll be disappointed with that effort. Great grab. Clears it. Hunt with the mark.
Hunt is a great overhead mark, but anything below his knees and he struggles to get down for. If he can add that to his game, he's going to go up another level. Cordy taking aim. Cordy goes for home. The kick is no good.
It's not the score he was looking for. Smith presents and takes the mark. 30 metres out. Not the easiest of angles, this one. He's taking the shot from about 30 degrees. That's 10 in a row for the Bulldogs. The Western Bulldogs starting to exert some dominance over the Demons with the lead of 69-0. He shows the quick hands. Sharing is caring. He asks for it back. He seems to have the ball on a string, Richo.
You're right, Dennis. I've just about run out of things to say about his performance. I'm just going to watch and enjoy this display.
Smith going for number 6. The Bulldogs in front. Here's the bounce. Clean tap by Gawn. Able to grab it on the half volley. Dalhouse with the hand pass. He's heading for home. A chance to add one more to his tally. It's gone through for a magnificent behind. That's one area of his game that does need improvement.
McDonald can be very consistent. He does still need to do some more work to make sure he brings his A game to every match. Great hands. Smith has slotted it through for a 6-pointer. The Bulldogs out in front over Melbourne.
You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. Gawn is a class above. I expect he'll continue to dominate Roughhead. Gathered by Johannesson. Don't know how he managed to get that out of the pack. Nice drop punt. Cordy having no trouble taking that one. Bumps the pigskin. Stringer, the better man there. Jams it on the boot now. A nice uncontested mark for Young. 40 metres from home. Young pulls the trigger with the ball sailing for goal. The Bulldogs with a handy break, leading the Demons 88-0.
Jong can read the play really well. I think he's definitely on his way to becoming one of the best in the league.
McDonald intercepts the bouncing ball. Bontempelli puts his head down and runs in. You can see that happening right up.